I'm gonna ask you one more time. Do you have any ID on you?
I'm not telling you nothing.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I go to jail.
Right.
Yeah.
You're being detained for obstruction.
Man, I'm not. I don't care, man.
Because we have to identify who we're out with.
I don't care.
We have to identify who we're out with.
I don't care.
You know you're making us take you to jail just because you won't give us your name. So congratulations.
Have you found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? And do you need a lawyer that's free unless you win? Well, I'm not a lawyer, but Morgan & Morgan is America's largest personal injury law firm with over 1,000 attorneys in all 50 states. And they're 100% free if they don't win your case. So if you're in an accident or hurt in any way, you should know how to protect your rights. And when you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions of dollars. Morgan & Morgan don't settle for lowball offers. They've achieved very significant verdicts in just the last couple months for victims that were in life-threatening car crashes. One case was in Florida for $12 million, which was 34 times higher than the insurance offered to pay. The other was in Philadelphia for $26 million, that was 40 times higher than the insurance offered to pay. Getting an attorney isn't always as easy as it sounds. You could waste hours calling different law firms like I have, or Morgan & Morgan actually has an easy form to fill out online, and it only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case. You can start your claim with Morgan & Morgan now by going to www.forthepeople.com/patriot, or you can click the link in the description, or using your phone's camera, you can scan the QR code on screen. I wanted to start this year a little bit different, and I want to start by saying that I've only been doing all of this for like a year and 10 months, which is not very long, but the amount of change that's been made in a year and 10 months is freaking unbelievable. But I've had a lot of help from a lot of people, and it's a list I wouldn't be able to put together if I had to, so I just want to say thank you to anyone that has ever reached out to me to help me in any way since the very beginning, honestly. It's very appreciated, and I couldn't do it without you. I've gotten at least 4 departments that I know of to implement annual or biannual civil rights training. I've gotten a few departments to remove unconstitutional signs from their buildings and parking lots. I've gotten bad cops to be disciplined and retrained, and even worse ones to resign. The list goes on. So I've met a lot of people along the way, and a lot of cops, and I actually have a lot of really good relationships with current officers and ex-officers, all of which will remain anonymous until I'm given permission otherwise. Well, today's video is permission otherwise. The next Jacksonville, Arkansas Sergeant John Alberson, who worked at the Jacksonville Police Department for 21 years, has become a civil rights advocate. He also has a YouTube channel called Toe the Line. I'll leave a link. Well, one day he decides to request all the body camera footage from a random day at the Jacksonville Police Department to see what these cops are up to. And the very first video he watches is a man being arrested for refusing to ID. Now, before we get into that video, I'm going to stage the video by reading the very first paragraph of the police report. And before I do that, let me say this. There is this weird epidemic of cops that think they can ID anybody that they get a call on. They all say it, they all believe it, but you will not find a law that says if person A calls the cops on person B then loses their Fourth Amendment right, or probable cause is no longer a thing, or Terry v. Ohio is no longer relevant. You will not find a law that says you have to give your ID anytime the cops are called. It doesn't exist. The beginning of the police report reads, "Arrived on scene and made contact with a black male who refused to identify himself. The male stated he was from Texarkana and was wanting to get back home. He was upset because she would not give him a ride back home due to not having enough money for gas. Made contact with Candace Hubbard. Hubbard stated everything was fine, and then the male just began to get angry with her for no reason. He began to yell at her for talking to too many other guys. Hubbard stated he then called the cops."
What's going on?
Sir, so, alright, she got mad because, I was talking to her and stuff like that. So, she don't know what she want to do. She texting all these dudes. I haven't been texting nobody. I used to have an iPhone, sir, but I got rid of the iPhone.
What's the issue here?
All right,
He can tell you everything. Tell him what's going on.
He was getting mad at her because she was about to go somewhere.
He was getting mad at who?
I was about to go somewhere that I don't even live here. I don't even live nowhere down here.
All right, so calm down.
And then he mad because she don't got enough gas to take him back to Texas.
Who problems is that though?
Who lives here?
I do.
She do.
Okay, whose kids are these?
Hers.
Who are you?
I ain't nobody to her.
So what's he doing here?
Oh, she came and got me from my house, which is in Texas County, Texas.
I asked her, what's he doing here?
Well, he was with me.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay, and now what's the issue right now?
he wants to go home. I don't have gas.
He wants to go home,
And that's 2 hours away.
and she doesn't have enough gas to give you a ride home.
Now, she barely got enough gas to go to work in the morning.
Okay. So that's what you're upset about?
No, that's not what I'm upset about. I'm upset because she do little stupid shit every day. She rather be home with her kids, and then she got the nerve to leave me with her kids, tell me to do shit around the house when these badass kids doing shit that they don't see even supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
So you say you're upset with her because she'd rather be with her kids than you? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying she'd rather not be with her kids.
Okay.
Because apparently I be watching them all the time.
Okay. So what do you want to happen right now? What's happening?
Oh, look, this is what I want to happen.
Well, this is her residence.
But she not talking. I'm the only one talking.
Okay. So what?
I'm the only one trying to get something done.
You need to calm down a little bit and talk to me like I'm talking to you. Okay.
All right.
So what's going on? So what do you want? What do you want from this?
I want to go back to my house and I'm gonna leave her alone and I'm gonna let her do her.
Okay.
And that should be
she's
done.
not able to give you a ride. So however you're able to get home, you're gonna have to figure out that because she obviously can't give you a ride.
Well, my mother said she can send me the money in the morning. So can you bring me somewhere?
I bring you where?
To the station. I go to the station.
I can't just take you to a gas station?
No, to a station, to the police station.
I can't just take you to the police station. You need to go get a hotel or something like that?
I mean, if my mama send me the money, yeah, I'll go get a hotel.
Okay, but yeah, she's not gonna be able to take you. But
hold on, let me call her real quick.
so, mom's not talking, so I don't know what's going on with her. But apparently they were together. This is her place with her kids. I think he's mainly upset because he lives in Texas County and she doesn't have enough gas just to give him a ride back. So he's probably not all there, but he's trying to call his mom to get him money to go basically get a hotel. So that's all it is. He just wants to. So.
Do the kids live here?
Yes.
Are you? How do you know him?
Yeah, he was steady blowing up my inbox, so I started conversating with him.
Huh?
He was blowing up my inbox, so I started conversating with him. That's my ex.
Oh, I'm not her ex. Nowhere near her ex. We don't got no children together. How can I be your ex?
Okay. Well, let's just go over here and then we'll figure out a way to get you.
Has he been staying here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she can't.
Hey, sir. He's
I
talking to her.
I don't care, man.
Let's just go over here. What's your name, man?
Man, I'm not telling you nothing until y'all get me home, man.
All right.
Cause it's a lot of lying going on, bro.
Do you have any ID on yourself?
Man, I'm not telling you nothing, man.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Do you have any ID on you?
I'm not telling you nothing.
Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I go to jail.
All right,
Yeah.
you're being detained for obstruction.
Man,
You're being detained for obstruction.
Man, I'm not.
You
I don't
understand?
care, man.
Because we have to identify who we're out with. Because we have to identify who we're
I
out
don't
with.
care, man. I'm gonna get home. This the only way I'm gonna
You
get
fixing
home.
to get to jail, all right?
But I'm going
Because-
home though.
No, you're going to jail.
But I'm going home after though.
Well, I don't care what you do after.
I'm going home after.
But
I'm going home after though. You hear me?
you know you're making us take you to jail. You're making us take you to jail.
But I'm not restraining to none of that though.
Because
I'm not restraining to none of that.
Okay.
You hear me?
But
You hear me?
I hear you. I hear you just fine.
I hear you too though.
Good.
You hear me?
Yep. Do you have anything else to say?
Did you got anything to say?
You are under arrest. That's what I have to say.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Okay.
I know my rights.
Okay.
Okay.
You have the right to be arrested.
Yeah, come on.
Just because you won't give us your name. Just because you won't give us your name. Give us your name. Give us your name. So congratulations. Up right here. You have anything in your pockets going to stick us, hurt us, anything like that?
Man, I ain't got nothing on me.
All right. Step over here right in front of this.
But my medicine. You wanna check that?
Yes, sir.
Shit, I know I'll be out of the money. I'm good.
Okay. Well. If it don't bother you, it don't bother me.
It don't bother me. If this the only way I gotta get home, shit.
Well, you going out? Where you live?
I live in Texas, Texas. Mama gonna come get me. All I ask y'all for.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22 and you need mama?
Need mama.
Yeah, just say you
Need mama. So now y'all wanna be disrespectful? They don't wanna be disrespectful.
No.
They don't wanna be disrespectful. Y'all too weak. Y'all too weak. Don't grab me. Don't slam me. Don't slam me. Don't slam my house seat, man.
If you do that
Don't slam me.
Now you're arrested for resisting arrest. Okay.
Yeah, answer that phone to my mama. She said I should be on my mama. Yeah, nigga. Why I ain't talking nothing?
You do realize all this could have been avoided, right?
And what? And what? Y'all gonna let me walk up the street?
Not right now. What you got? Car over here. There you go.
Right here.
You search him good?
Man, grab my phone, man. It's my mama's phone, man.
Hey,
Before I took the out.
hey, get in the car, man.
Man, it's a phone.
Get in the car.
Man, they told me.
In the car.
Told me.
Get in the car for what?
Don't talk me, bro. I have seizures, man.
Well, then sit in the car.
Don't choke me, bro.
Sit in the car.
All right, bro. Damn.
Get in the car.
Damn, bro. I'm getting a car and grab me like that. I have seizures.
Oh, do your legs and get in
Wrong time.
the Hey, get in the car. Okay.
Y'all dirty ass cops.
Hello.
Can you hear me? I don't know how to operate that thing.
Can you hand me that charger? I'm gonna put that in here.
Hello.
I'm gonna go make contact over here.
Is he refusing to leave?
But we've got obstruction and resisting arrest. So he called
Saying that she was trying to dump the kids off.
saying that she was trying to dump the kids off on him, which is bogus as crap. Because he's upset that she wouldn't take him to Texarkana.
Is he out here following anything?
No, there's nobody else out here. Huh? No, they don't. Well, we're gonna get her to write out a statement. It's weird. She really don't know what happened, but I guess he just got upset that she wouldn't take him to Texarkana.
Yeah, that's basically what he wouldn't say that, but that's basically, I think, that's what it was.
He didn't hit y'all or kick you or nothing, did he?
No, my hand. hurts a little
No,
bit.
I kept trying to squeeze in, but you wouldn't let me get in there.
Are y'all good with everything that happened here?
Yeah, no issues there. So I would do, obviously, obstruction and resisting.
Yeah.
Resisting by means of force.
Yeah, we're not going to try to get disorderly. Just okay.
I mean, he was cursing stuff around kids.
Jack Nelson was charged with obstruction and resisting an unlawful arrest, and obstruction for refusing to ID, which is not a crime, and he's the one that called the cops to begin with, which was a bad move on his part. There's a common saying that there is no situation a cop can't make worse, and it's often proven to be true. But I'm all about making change, so sometimes a friendly phone call can go a long way. Hello, can I please speak with the highest ranking officer there?
What's in reference to?
It's something that your officers are doing. I have video evidence of them not understanding what the Fourth Amendment is and violating people's rights. So I just wanted to speak with somebody to make sure that the Jacksonville Police Department understands certain case law so they aren't out there doing this to people every day.
Sir, one moment. I'm going to let you speak with the patrol captain. 1 moment.
Cool, thanks.
This is Captain Barrington. Can I help you?
Hey, Captain.
Hey.
So I'm just going to be upfront with you. I have a YouTube channel where I expose bad police, and so I actually show a lot of good police any chance I get. I'm not a cop hater, but that is what I do. I just wanted to be open and honest with you about that. So I get a lot of videos sent my way for me to review. I don't always act on them. Sometimes I just call the police department and bring it to their attention and leave it at that, because I really am just trying to make change here, and I don't always have to make a video out of it. Sometimes I just holler at the police department. So I got a video today, and it shows, and I have officers' names, but it shows them arresting someone for failure to ID. They aren't accusing him of committing any crimes or anything like that. They just say, I think he's the one that actually made the call, and they want his ID, and he says he doesn't have to give it absent a crime. It's literally 3 seconds before they put him in cuffs, and they say, well, you're obstructing governmental operations. So this is something I know exactly you. So are you familiar with Terry versus Ohio, for example?
I would have to pull it up and look at it.
So yeah, it's fine. So reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime that comes out of Terry v. Ohio, which is a Supreme Court case law. So in other words, and the thing that cops always do is they forget the of a crime part. They just say reasonably suspicious. But that's not the whole sentence. It's of a crime, and you have to be able to articulate what that crime is. And actually in the state of Arkansas, if you look up criminal procedure 3.2, it says you have to tell someone why they are detained before you detain them. You can't just detain someone and say, I'll tell you later. Like it actually says in Arkansas 3.2 criminal procedure, you must advise them why they're detained. And you need a crime to detain somebody, and you can't demand ID without a crime.
Reasonable suspicion to detain somebody.
Of a crime. See, that's what I just got done saying, was cops always forget the of a crime part.
Yeah.
So you need reasonable suspicion of a crime, and you have to be able to tell that person what that crime is. Okay, so this is something that I don't know what it is. It's just not trained, but 99% of cops get this wrong. I'm not here hating or anything. I'm just stating a fact that I see every day. And so the dude was arrested for failure to ID. He was not advised that he was detained. There was no crime for him to be detained for. There was no crime for him to be suspected of to demand ID. The cop's allowed to ask for ID all day, but if I say no and I haven't committed a crime, then I don't have to give it to you, and you don't get to arrest me. So something that all cops always say is, I got a call, And so I need to ID everyone involved. And that's not how it works. That's against the Fourth Amendment. That's against Terry v. Ohio. And that's exactly what he says and does, and then arrests the man. His only charge is obstruction for governmental operations, which you can't do that. That's like a secondary offense. So what are you arrested for to begin with? Why was he detained to begin with? There was no crime to be detained. There was no reason to demand ID lawfully. You can ask, but not demand. So anyways, that's something that your police officers are doing. Instead of making a big fuss about it on the internet, I thought I would just call you and hope that you would hear me out and make a change, and maybe even, you know, I'm not even looking to, put a complaint on his record, but maybe you could just counsel.
Who was the officer?
And there was 3 there, and I can get all their names, but the one that did it was Coburn, Coburn. And
When did this occur? Do you know?
oh, let's see, September 13th.
Date or anything?
Yeah, September 13th. Well, that's either when the video was edited by Amy Cohn, who edited it, or that's, I'm not sure if that's the date. Actually, hold on.
Who is the?
I don't know about what the guy was up to. I don't agree with everything the guy was saying, but that doesn't take away his rights. Whether
Right, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I definitely understand.
And so if it happens to him, it's going to happen to someone else. And if that's just how they think, like, so.
Well, if there's a training issue, then I need to kind of correct
And hey, and like literally, so the whole reason I even have a YouTube channel was because this exact thing happened to me in my hometown. And the chief was really cool about it. I said, I'm not looking to sue or anything like that. I said, I just want retraining. I don't even want none of that. I just want to make sure everyone understands. And so he actually retrained his whole police department, because exactly what happened to him happened to me, and that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
And that's and I get and that's all I want here. So
I understand totally.
Yeah.
I'll look at it and I'll see what I need to do.
Thanks, man.
All right, man.
What was your name again? I apologize.
Captain Betterton.
Captain Betterton. Thank you. Former Jacksonville Sergeant John Alberson sets up a meeting with the chief, Brett Hibbs, the mayor, Jeff Elmore, the city attorney, Stephanie Friedman, and Lieutenant Chris Burrow of Professional Standards. A colleague of John's is there with John on speakerphone because John is currently out of state.
And we did notice those things in there. And when it comes to the arrest for obstruction of government operations, they said in that any disturbance we go to, we have a right to identify people. Whether we figure out at the time we ask for it whether a crime is being committed or not. If we go to a disturbance, we identify people. It's standard. You did it for 21 years. We always do it, but they should identify people, especially somebody who's kind of irrational like that guy was, and he wants to get out of there. Even if nothing had happened, they were going to take him somewhere. They asked for his ID. They said before he put you in the car, and he refused. And they do have a right to identify him at a disturbance, at a call, and